guys, Daniel,
Lucy here.
and we're about to check out what you guys chose for us. So this was in our special Patreon poll,
Exactly.
and the winner is The Accountant, which was a movie that a lot of you suggested. And also, she saw the name and was like, "Oh yeah,
I'm excited.
I think that would be interesting." So
Yeah.
my question for you now is, what do you know of the movie?
Yeah, so I actually never seen the movie, of course. However, I do know what the movie is about, more or less. I know it is with Ben Affleck, which is, as you guys know, not my favorite actor as well. I'm not a very big fan of his work, generally speaking. However, you guys did suggest this movie
That's why I was
on YouTube
like,
as
surprised.
well. Yes, exactly. So I'm interested first for that reason, and second because I've seen a few frames from the movie on TikTok, and I just told Daniel, well, I think that would be interesting for us to watch. And then we just decided to wait eventually to record, but then you guys suggested as well.
So yeah, and it seems like you guys really wanted her to watch this. So yeah.
So I was like, I think it's faith. I think it's destiny saying that we should. So especially now that he won the poll as well. So it was meant to be, basically.
Story-wise, do you know anything or?
Oh, I know it's about an accountant. So from the idea that I have is that he's a very good accountant, and he's gonna do some, I wouldn't say shady work, but I would say like something more suspicious. So I would say something like, I don't know, like for gangsters, mafia, something on that field. However, I'm not sure what.
Okay.
But I know that's what I saw on TikTok a bit, that it is about some shady thing that normally a good accountant knows how to work around things, as a good lawyer should as well, and as any other good professional in his own job.
So guys, I've already seen the movie, but I will try not to spoil anything for her. And are you ready to see it?
Super ready, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you didn't yet. You can watch the full-length reaction of this movie on our Patreon. The link is below. You can do all of those things. We do daily stuff, all of that, and I'm just too excited to do all of this propaganda.
Let's go. You can see the full-length commentary, get access to polls, to what we will see next, and more on our Patreon page. The link is in the description below. If you liked the video, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thank you!
Yeah, I know it would have crime.
And there are a few bodies, apparently.
So I would say those are like sort of cops, and these are gangsters. Oh, what do you mean we don't see it? Oh, that's a kid. Is it like his kid maybe?
Your son knocks back and forth. It's more obvious, but
Oh no,
It's not very uncommon to see, yeah.
yeah, that's gonna be Ben Affleck.
your son is a remarkable young man.
Who goes crazy when you turn the vacuum
Man,
on?
but
It's complicated, especially for the showing love. I think it's the most complicated.
it's not easy to deal with that kind
Mhm.
of children, you know.
I'd like to work with your son at his speed, communicating, eye contact, understanding nonverbal cues, making
It's
friends.
like the brother, I'd say.
I'm sure moving from base to base hasn't helped. My husband's in the army.
Yeah, it does have a very army posture.
So I think that's very bad because normally, like people from the army, especially in older times, they would be very strict. So to have a son like that would be very hard for the son.
The world is not a sensory-friendly place, and that's where he needs to learn to live.
Not a good approach.
Doctor, in your opinion, can our son lead a normal life?
Define normal.
Oh, I get it. I hate when like a puzzle doesn't have all the pieces.
That was so cute. Oh, it's like, shut the hell up. I don't want to hear you. Here's the piece. Holy damn. It did a puzzle backwards.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the kid is a genius. That's why he's gonna be a great, great accountant. And
Accountant,
if
yeah.
that's happening, then it means the doctor did help him.
Christian Wolf.
Property taxes and fertilizer costs.
Why is he worried about those security cameras?
What if, just temporarily, mind you, we put this year's taxes on our credit card?
It's never a good play.
Do you like it? I made it myself.
No, not particularly, but do you ever sell one?
At church fairs now and again.
This is right. She might have what the IRS calls a home-based business.
He's trying to get a way to turn things around. Oh, I love this.
Your home is 2,913 square feet. IRS code allows us to deduct from your taxable income a percentage of your workspace relative to your overall home.
The guy is understanding.
Yeah.
It's approximately 200, make it 300 square feet.
Excellent. When you order supplies, do you order online?
I don't. I just zip on over to the bead store.
Zip?
I drive.
The company truck.
I love this.
Like you were saying, a good accountant
Oh.
finds a way, right?
Yeah, and people don't really like to pay for accountants. I get it.
But if it's more, yeah, it can be very well used.
Yeah. They can make you like save hundreds and hundreds of thousands sometimes. I really like this actress.
Southern Gulf Bank, and I intend to protect my customers' privacy.
Stop talking.
And I love this guy.
Yeah, I love this guy. Yeah.
Medina.
Read all your case files, Director King.
Director King.
Impressive work.
Graduated University of Baltimore cum laude with a degree.
Oh, nice. Well done.
You did the heavy lifting on Agent Lorenz's case last month.
I worked on it, yeah, but Agent Lorenz...
Why haven't you applied for promotion to agent? You're already doing the work.
Analyst is a good fit, and I enjoy the work.
I don't think he's buying.
Well,
Yeah.
You're a liar, Medina. Ward of the state of Maryland's foster care and
Oh.
weapons charges, assault and battery. Ouch.
Attempted murder?
Those records are sealed.
Not that sealed, apparently.
You better sit your ass back down in that chair.
I think it's gonna do a shady proposition for him. For her, sorry.
Make a good choice.
Is it going to be a choice or one of those non-choices?
What do you think?
Lying on a federal employment application is a felony.
I don't think she will mind. I think it's gonna be a good proposition for her.
Do you like puzzles, Mary Beth Medina?
You fish? I got a 2-acre pond that is just thick with catfish and bass.
I don't fish. I shoot.
Well, the farm's a perfect place to do a little planking, so...
But you can see it's very awkward.
But in my opinion, it does work very, very well. Though, thinking about when he was a kid, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Nice to see you.
Goodbye.
he used all his social energy.
Was taken 3 years ago in Antwerp by an undercover
Oh,
Interpol.
so that's why he was worried about the cameras, because he was already working in that shady people.
Ties to Karzai and
That's him,
Ghani and
that's-
Taliban.
yeah.
I mean, he was considered untouchable.
Look at the rest. Tell me what you see.
Always looking the other way.
I remember most of these arrests. They were huge.
Always the same guy.
It's the same man.
Lou Carroll. For what it's worth, it's an alias. The Hong Kong photo goes back about 5 years. In that one, he's Carl Gauss, an accountant, our accountant.
The guy travels a lot, though.
But one sunny Mexican day, your in-house money scrubber comes to you and says you're 30 million light. Who can you trust to do the forensic accounting, track your stolen cash?
A very good accountant.
I retire in 7 months. Before I do, I need to know who he is.
What exactly do you want
Catch
me
the
to do?
guy.
Report directly to me. At the end of the month, one of two things will have occurred. Resolution of this
Okay.
case, or we update your photo.
Like I said, not a choice.
Well, you have
for
you
her
have the
to
choice
make.
to go to jail if you want.
Always like me. I like everything separate, as it should be. Well done.
Like a ritual.
Yeah. And I bet it's the same dinner every single time. That framing was awesome. And I would say these are the kind of stuff that his father would make him.
Exactly what I was thinking. Like exactly what the father said. Like, oh, either he doesn't like loud noises, shining lights,
Yeah.
contact.
Yeah, this is him remembering when he was younger, I would say. Oh, sorry. But is the mother gonna leave him and the kids?
Appears that way.
Oh, and leaving the kids is the best solution. Bloody hell.
What's it?
Oh, we actually let her go in order to help the son. I'm so proud of the dad. So proud
I do
of
get
that.
the part of it's not easy. And of course, the thing of the dad is a more disciplined person, so...
Yeah. But this is an attitude that I was not expecting, and I'm surprisingly shocked in a good way, you know?
People who take pills without water is...
Annoying. Oh, I guess he went to the farm after all to shoot.
Yeah, must be what?
No way.
A mile out?
No way.
Not on my best day.
I'd be worried.
That's a high caliber gun. Phew.
Beautiful.
Hi. Yeah, I'd be friends with someone like that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Save me taxes, and he owns a gun and has like good aiming. BFFs for life. Oh. And the equipment? Oh. Okay, and the money.
And the money.
And the money.
It's a nice looking RV. He has the Luke Skywalker.
Holy damn.
This is his safe space.
Yeah, I would say so. Ooh, that's nice.
Almost smiling.
Wait, but he has been in jail?
I give you a PhD in black money, but you gotta learn this. This is crucial.
Frustrated.
What am I?
You're frustrated.
That's what I am. I'm frustrated. Good, good, excellent. Finally. All right, let's do another one.
It's more the social thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we know he's very smart, or we would assume he's smart because of the puzzle, and he seems like a very good accountant, so...
I mean, you want to fill out 1040s and itemized deductions and pull in 50 grand a year. I mean, it's a living, because if you go down this road, you can't go back. You understand? It's dangerous. Do you understand?
Oh, but at least he's giving him, like, the heads up. That's cool.
The full picture.
Yeah.
Good night, son. Good night, Francis.
There's an uptick in online chatter. People looking for you.
What people?
The unfriendly kind. Let's try a legitimate client for once. No cartel.
Oh, let's try a legitimate client.
I like safe. I like you safe.
For a moment, it did sound like it was like an AI person talking.
The sound clearly is that kind of stuff, yeah.
You meet?
Yeah, I'll meet. Drop the price.
Heavy sigh.
Heavy sigh.
It would be funny if it was like the other girl that he was with the puzzle. That would be so cool.
We have an
She's
incredibly
intrigued.
complicated accounting system. Depreciation schedules on hundreds of different items. Full-time and contract employees, Department of Defense classified accounts. It's a numerical shitstorm.
I'll need to see all those books for the past 10 years.
This all came to my attention only last week. Now, a junior cost accountant stuck her nose where it didn't belong and obviously had no idea.
Someone found something.
Yeah. Lamar is overreacting. There's no missing money.
How long have you been CFO of this company, sir?
15 years.
I need the books for the past 15, please.
Well, you're awful goddamn blunt.
Well, yeah.
I'm Lamar Blackburn's oldest friend.
Which is normally a very big red flag.
You're angry.
Oh, this is bullshit.
She loves it.
So Lamar is her brother. Okay.
I don't discuss client business.
Just the guy that we want. And I love it because it's not begging for the job. It's like,
Oh,
you
no.
want it, you don't.
You're paying me
Okay.
anyway, so...
They do very good work there.
As that young man is thinking right now. Why do I still feel my arm? Christian Wolf, I presume.
Mr. Blackburn.
Lamar. Are you aware of Living Robotics' 3 income streams?
Consumer electronics, next generation prosthetics, unmanned military applications.
Oh, nice.
You are well informed.
Yep.
Does his homework?
I never married, never had kids. This company is my child. That said, money has never been a motivation. I need you to be my eyes and ears, Chris. Whatever you need to do your job.
I'll start in the morning.
What a strange person.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that. It must be so weird to work with someone like that, you know? And I guess this is a shady place. Ooh. Yeah, I understand the feeling.
Annoying.
Yeah, but problem solved.
Excuse me? Who the fuck do you think you are?
You're so dead.
I have kidnap insurance, you obviously know that. Sorry, but how the world...
Very calm, the guy.
People fucking amazing. When you interrupt somebody like that, it makes them feel that you're just not interested in what they have to say. That gun makes you a big man, does it? Come on. We have a client that's called a European manufacturing concern. You're shorting their stock, but simultaneously you're spreading false rumors regarding the health of the company. And they have been forced to cut hundreds of jobs, Simon. Pensions are being rendered worthless because of you. But you'll stop now, correct? Which company? Wrong answer, Simon.
Yeah, I think you should change your attitude, and I don't feel bad about what he's doing to you, honestly.
You're just gonna have to stop shorting them all. That's ridiculous. I can't be expected.
What? To not cheat?
I hate these kind of people, you know, like...
Are we good?
Pleasure to make business with you.
I'm also a big fan of that actor.
Yeah, I like him, yeah.
Joe Bernthal. Yeah.
I don't think it worked. I don't think it's gonna be like touchy, but...
Well...
Yeah, not on her. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh. Hi.
Oh, it's with her. Yeah.
I'm Dana Cummings. You're the consultant, Mr. Wolf.
Chris.
I'm Dana.
Cummings.
You said that already?
Right. So...
I don't think he wants a partner, girl. Yeah, I think he prefers to work alone.
I'm the person who first noticed the missing... what I think was the missing money.
Yes, I understand. I'll find it.
I can answer any questions that you have.
I have no questions.
The numbers, yeah, will speak for themselves, so...
Yes, thank you.
Bye.
Okay.
It's so awkward.
It is very awkward.
Some donuts. They're for you.
I don't need donuts.
Say thank you?
It's so...
frustrating.
No, it is rude, but you don't... He doesn't assume it is rude.
Yeah,
but...
and he doesn't realize that, yeah.
Team effort comprised of long hours of good old-fashioned investigative work.
I really like his voice.
2006. Your guy takes out 2 mob enforcers with a steak knife he lifted off an Italian restaurant down the street.
No.
Then he strolls into a den of Stone Cold Killers and goes on a 7-man killing spree, using their own weapons.
No. Him?
Headshot, headshot, headshot.
This work has stopped.
Yeah.
A den of Stone Cold Killers.
Yeah, like you see headshots and you think it's him?
I'm not sure. However...
That's that old man. Okay, give me that recording ASAP.
The old man. Oh, so either it was his father, which I wouldn't... But no, I think it was Francis. You look at him and it seems like the guy... If you whistle, he falls, you know? Don't talk to him.
What do you have to hit to dent a steel thermos?
It's just old.
How did you, get into financial consulting? I like the balance of it.
Oh, I hate when people do that. You know, like...
I get it. When I want to be left alone when I'm eating, yeah.
Plus, my dad was an accountant. He actually...
I didn't ask you anything.
Art doesn't pay the mortgage, young lady. Dad's tastes ran more to dogs playing poker.
I like dogs playing poker. Because the dogs would never bet on things, and so it's incongruous.
I think I would have liked your dad.
Yeah, it's like, we could have been friends.
I'll leave you to it.
Thank God she got the memo.
Have a nice day.
Yes, you too.
Okay.
He tried to be nice.
It was polite. Okay.
Oh, let's go to work. That's gonna be nice. And if she did a good job, he might be impressed with her work, you know?
Accounts receivable earns before interest, tax, depreciation.
Then he used seen like what was it, like 15 years of
Yeah, that's a lot. Sometimes I have to do like
a yearly
balance
thing
of
or something.
a year, and it's a nightmare. But I don't have his brain as well, so that's understandable. I love when they did this kind of editing. It's so cool. And it looks like until he gets the work done, he will probably not sleep much. It's not gonna be easy. She did got something. Huh.
And then you listen to this, like, what sense does this make?
But it's something so particular that if you ever heard that somewhere
Sure.
else, it would be just, it will pop to your attention for sure.
Come in. You have to see this. Look at this. It's going to blow you away. Living Robotics, 10 years ago, earnings before interest tax depreciation, $14,495,719. Revenues go up, profits go down. Down, no large capital expenditures dragging profits down, no spike in raw materials or labor costs. Year 8, profits and revenue both go up, but not in a commensurate fashion. You're making money, but there's a leak.
Sluit Manufacturing. I've signed these checks.
Who authorized it?
Ed, Mr. Chilton. They make electronic assemblies for the consumer division.
No, they don't.
Second number in each is a 3.
Yeah. Most people, when generating random numbers, tend to rely subconsciously on certain patterns.
Yeah, I was right.
You were.
You went through 15 overnight?
It's not even the best part. Look, the best part is.
Oh, not the best part. Oh, excuse me.
Where's the money coming from?
Exactly.
It's not inventory?
Inventory terms, no.
Chargebacks to vendors?
No, perfectly in order.
Internal offsets?
No, that's a terrible idea.
He's having fun with this. She's worried.
61,679,000.
Oh.
Who did it? Best guess.
I don't guess.
61 million.
That's more than I was thinking. I was thinking like
Like a few thousands, you know, not millions.
I would go as up like maybe a total like hundreds of thousands, something like that. But yeah.
Hey, Ed, you administer your own accidental insulin overdose and just
So basically, he kills himself.
wife who's sleeping upstairs should be the beneficiary of what's got to be a very generous insurance policy. Am I right?
It's even helping him, so that's a good fella, right?
So I had to rock and roll a home invasion, violate your wife dozen different ways, kill you both, burn the place to the ground.
Oh, God.
Another non-choice.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna violate your wife.
If you do this.
Physiologically, it's a non-starter. Sometimes I think I just say shit. Sample what comes out of my mouth.
He's so good at playing assholes.
I honor my commitments. It's a concept you and your sticky fingers probably find hard to grasp.
So it was probably the woman that sent this guy here, I would say. But I don't really think it makes sense at the same time because the woman still doesn't really know who it was. Because the guy didn't say it was, oh no, yeah. Okay, this is a little clip I saw on TikTok.
Mr. Chilton passed away. I was told to clean up the room.
So he chose to go with a clean death, which
Of
would
course.
make more sense.
Of course he did.
I haven't finished yet.
Yes, you have. Ed was a diabetic for 30 years. You think he didn't know how to check his blood sugar? Whatever unresolved issues remain, my friend was poisoned enough by them to take his own life. As far as I'm concerned, whatever he did is forgiven. Come in, dear.
Oh, an unfinished thing for him.
Oh, it's the worst, yeah.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished with this.
I think she's understanding, yeah.
I mean, even someone who doesn't have the things that he has, you know, sometimes it's annoying and you're like,
Yeah.
It's annoying to leave unfinished business.
Yes, I get it.
So.
Oh, you can see it's clearly, yep. is very millimetrical.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you can see it's really hard for him, this. Don't you do that! Are we gonna see a bit of his past again? All of that because they were cleaning the glass and he was not able to finish his work. Fighting? Learning how to fight and stuff? Ooh.
I was in Indonesia.
He was a very nice teacher though. Even he's tired.
Enough.
It's like, I'm the father. I'll say when enough is enough.
They have done their best.
If that were true, you'd be covered in blood and snot, not them. Keep going.
They're kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's my job to know my son's limitations. Do your job. On your feet.
That's so cruel.
Stop, Papa. Joking saja.
And you learn how to speak?
Oh yeah.
Call the bookkeeper in.
Is it too far? He won't hear?
Now.
I think they're like, why did we choose this accountant?
Christian!
Yeah, I don't think he will hear. But if he knows how he's gonna get this. Oh shit! This was so cool.
We're all going together. Pull that truck around back. Let's go.
You're so dad. And his aiming is so cool. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you do that? You don't know how to do that. Oopsie.
The other guy is a big guy.
Huh. But he didn't have the father that Chris had.
Yep.
What the fuck?
He was just an accountant.
When I say the name of your employer, you say yes.
Done?
Practice.
Practice, yes.
Kill you both. That's all I know.
And the woman as well, yeah. Well done. What the hell just happened? Oh god! It's like the only job that was legit.
I know, it was supposed to be like a job that had no bad things attached.
She is not your problem. Straight to the trailer, hook it up, and disappear. There's no time.
Address and phone number. Get it.
Just pick up the phone. God, I hate people that don't pick up the phone right away. I mean, what the hell are you doing? That's more important.
It's in her bag. Of course it's gonna take a little.
Okay, I don't answer
Yeah, if you don't.
that kind of...
Me too.
That was lucky, that was so lucky. Sorry, but that looks such a weird place to have apartments and stuff, you know? Seems very dark.
She looked bigger in the photo.
Ooh. Well done. Sorry, but I like him in his role. Ooh. Sorry, did he aim for the balls?
What?
It seemed like it. Ah, well done. He missed.
Yep.
What's going on with you?
What's going on in her mind?
That she has a leak now in her bathroom. Annoying. Hi.
We should go.
Yeah.
It's when our accountant's difficult to ventilate.
Yeah, since when? Accounts difficult.
All right, just put me in touch with the client. I'll handle this accountant myself.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was like the sister.
Police can't protect you from someone who can afford to return $61 million.
Return? What are you talking about, return?
Money was being put back.
Why doesn't you just go with her in this thing? Why would you touch it?
Get billed at 500 euros.
What? Oh yeah, that's weird, but all of the gold that he had there, that's not weird for you to say anything.
Who are you?
You should not be here.
I told you to wait.
This is where you live?
No, I don't live here. This is a storage unit. It would be weird.
That's what would be weird.
Everything in the world that is important to me is in this trailer. And right now, changing my routine for you is jeopardizing that.
Tell me that's not an original Pollock.
We should go.
Gordon Amundsen with the FBI Language Services.
Ah, yeah.
Solomon Grundy's a nursery rhyme circa mid-1800s. Was yours subject to trauma victim?
Why do you ask that?
Well, you indicated on your submission that this event occurred in a high-stress environment. The verse was repeated a total of 4.5 times. Zero variation in pitch, span, tempo, volume, or articulatory precision.
It's so cool that people actually study these, you know?
Neurodevelopmental disorders.
Fragile X syndrome, autism.
Autism, yeah.
Okay.
Autism is nearly impossible to identify visually. The traits are behavioral.
Yeah.
Difficulty with social interaction.
It's through behavior, not
Yeah.
physical, yeah.
Lack of eye contact. Okay.
Good luck to you.
Thanks.
But I like that you actually asked how she would be able to see that, you know?
Exactly. Well, she has this case to solve, or she has no more cases to solve, so yeah.
Oh, Asperger's syndrome.
I've heard of that name as well, yeah.
That's the connection between the names. Mathematics.
And maybe sort of autism as well.
Of the 17, how many between the ages of 25 and 45?
4. Of those 4, only 1 has an income stream that's cash heavy or easily laundered. Died 3 years ago.
I really thought they were gonna get somewhere, you know?
Hey, those paintings in your trailer, they're real, right?
Yes. They're a form of payment.
Okay, yeah.
Hey. Thank you. At my apartment.
Yeah, he kind of saved her life. Kinda.
Kinda no, like, absolutely directly.
Oh, with his shoes on a white couch. Really? The guy looks huge compared to her, though.
My father was an officer in the Army, psychological operations, and he was concerned that I might be taken advantage
It was a very good thing that he taught him, to be honest.
He lived in 34 homes in 17 years.
He was always from
Moved 34 times.
one place to the other, so yeah.
God, that's extraordinary. I haven't been anywhere. Your life is unique.
It is, in fact, extraordinary, yeah.
I have difficulty socializing.
And he knows exactly what he has.
When I was a senior in high school, I wanted this special dress for prom. I told myself that spending $100 on a trashy dress that I was going to wear one time to an event that I thought was silly in the first place was...
Wasteful.
Yes.
Agree?
Black, strapless, classic. It was more expensive, but you could wear it to all kinds of future events.
It was an investment.
Yes. Blackjack. I'd never played a hand, but I went to the library and I checked out all these books on strategy. And I turned the Naperville North Math Club into a little Vegas.
What's a math club?
You compete against other schools. Theory and...
You would like, it's math.
Yes, exactly.
Like, what's 298,567 times 92?
27,468,164.
Exactly. Like you were saying. We would have loved it. Yeah.
And I took everything I had, which was $183, and I drove down to Harrah's in Joliet.
Why was this dress so important?
It wasn't about the dress. I just wanted to walk into the gym and have everybody say, wow. I was trying to connect.
So she won the blackjack or not?
I think no matter how different we are, we're all trying to do the same thing.
Please finish the story.
I lost all but $20 in the first 10 minutes. fed that into a nickel slot on the way out, and I won $2,000. I used the extra cash to pay for a limo. Only wore the dress the one time.
Well, the question is, did she felt more fit in or?
Mm-hmm.
Chris, why are we here?
I thought this hotel had good water pressure.
The Holiday Inn Express in Aurora has good water pressure.
I wanted you to like it.
Oh, likes her. I'm gonna squeeze him.
It does. I was noticing before that it did look her in the eyes when she was finishing that story.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy Eddie in the Panama Pump. He started stealing almost as soon as he opened business.
Okay, I'm not following.
Huh, it was the guy himself.
Put it back into his stores.
Okay, why? Why take it out and put it back?
Well, initially he was just stealing and garden variety tax evasion, but then he came up with a better idea. He took the company public at $8 a share. A year later, it was trading at $75.
But why would she hire you in the first place if she thought you would figure it out?
Because it was him, not her.
I'll have to ask her.
I thought it was Rita, the sister.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I would say it's him.
Who?
The owner.
The owner?
Yeah.
What's the plan?
Find the person who wants to kill her.
And?
Kill him.
Shoot them in the head.
Sounds like a very solid plan, sorry, but...
Very direct.
That's the guy. And he already realized he's being followed in a way. Like, are you gonna do something or not really?
Yeah, the other guy is really not bad. Yeah.
Oh, not bad at all. Honestly, yeah. That looks like a nice house.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, like I said, it was not her.
Yeah, the sister is dead. It would only make sense.
Mm-hmm.
What is more shocking for me is like it seems like such a nice old.
I
old
know.
person.
I mean, I hate when they do that in movies. Like older people being the villain.
Evil.
It's annoying.
2 Fs. Christian. 4 with incomes over $1 million, all over the age of 60.
Christian Wolf.
Sorry. 2 Christian Wolf's own CPA firms. ZZZ Accounting. Wabash Way.
That's him.
It's not exactly a smart Yellow Pages move.
Who filed the returns for Kim's Nails, Wabash Way, Plainfield?
ZZZ Accounting. Could just be the neighbor.
Great Mandarin, Wabash.
I'm not following.
Me neither. Oh,
ZZZ Accounting.
Yeah, it's the one's next.
Close laundromat.
Okay, but
oh.
I mean, it would make sense.
Tell me they're all registered as partnerships.
Everyone. Managing partner, Christian Wolf.
I would say that it was splitting
Mm-hmm.
the incomes.
Who is Christian Wolf?
The accountant. He's playing with us. He can't clean that kind of money through an accounting firm. The paper trail's too heavy. So he's laundering it through cash businesses.
Okay, I'm following.
He's using the names of famous mathematicians as a cover.
Charitable contributions here to Harbor Neuroscience. Last year alone, that's got to come to close to...
$1,100,000. That one's not a cover. That's the real deal. I checked.
So you're telling me this guy risks his life doing forensic accounting for some of the scariest people on the planet,
Doesn't even keep the money.
and then gives almost all of it away?
Well, what if he's taking other means of payment?
Reasonable.
No,
I mean, the gold.
The gold, the works of art.
The works of art, yeah. I think the guy is a bit proud of her.
She did a good job, to be honest.
Yeah. She's so tiny for the couch. He really likes her. He's so worried about her, you know? It's like, it's my first friend, you know? Like...
I do like how the flashbacks are inserted.
Yes.
It's like little pieces of a puzzle.
Yeah.
Life is a series of choices. None of which are new.
Must be very annoying for the brother as well, you know? Like,
Family first. Good times or bad. Bonjour, fellas.
They're only glasses.
it's never about the classes or...
I mean, you have to stand up for yourself, that's true.
This I am with the dad, to be honest.
Sooner or later, difference scares people.
brother really doesn't approve. It's like it's gonna help the brother, but it was interesting. It was like just telling a dog, like, hunt.
Attack.
You know?
Yeah.
Sooner or later, different scares people.
It was so cute.
You
of him.
deserve wow.
Like just a bit more. I just want to look at her a bit more. Just a bit more. They have to be together. Sorry, but
357 Coal Python. Serial number's gone.
he left it there.
He's got a network of them. Whole backyard's got eyes.
This is our guy.
So why does the guy who's up to his elbows in cash live here?
Given his clientele, he figures blending in will extend his shelf life.
High-tech security cameras back here. Anybody could roll up in the front. How does he cover this?
And that's how he covers.
That's a nice
the front
weapon.
Yeah.
And how about you, sport?
It's Bobby.
Bobby, it's the name of a dog here in Portugal.
Yeah, like the most common name of a dog. Yeah. And like I was saying, it's him. Yeah.
I believe I recommended you leave the country. You declined.
He's an accountant.
Clearly, he's not just an accountant.
You don't need much to live, to be honest.
I was old 10 years ago. So what's your story, Medina?
Stuffed a handful of cocaine up a drug dealer's nose. He cooked for 3 days, but lived.
Do you regret it?
The coke was half borax. Same shit he kept selling my sister.
Yeah.
She's a dental hygienist in Annapolis now. Married, 3 kids.
So she saved the sister from all of that disgrace. So.
No, I don't regret it.
It's rough.
What the fuck do you know about rough?
Well, you tell me, Medina. Men kill each other for any number of reasons.
So that's what we saw in the beginning. Damn.
9 dead.
And that's him.
Your name? Raymond King. Who employs you, Raymond King?
The government?
Are you a good one?
I like to think so.
No. No, not particularly. I got 2 kids. Grown.
Yeah, grown.
Yeah.
Oh, but at least he's honest.
Were you a good dad, Raymond King? Yeah. I've been a good dad. I'm a lousy agent. And I've been a weak man. But that I didn't screw up. That I got right.
Too cute.
Francis Silverberg, a black money legend. Clean cash
Black
from
money,
Monte
yeah.
Carlo to Havana to Vegas. He cooked the books for the Gambino family for 40 plus years. Ordered his son, Little Tony, to kill Francis.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought.
He was processed out, and he lost the only protection he had, the protection that he was promised when he testified against Big Tony.
I don't know how the hell these things continue to happen.
I mean, it happens,
you know?
yeah.
And it's interesting how the guy is also connected to him, to Francis, you know.
I went in there hoping I could ease my guilt, and I met our accountant. He changed my life.
I imagine.
Hell yeah.
I was on my way out the door. Never forget that voice.
Do you like puzzles, Raymond King?
She tells me she works for the accountant.
And that a shipping container packed with Chinese nationals is passing through the port of New York.
So the guy started to give him intel and stuff.
All those cases you put together.
Smoke and mirrors.
So who is he?
Prisoner 831, Fort Leavenworth, maximum security.
Military prison.
So he does know who the guy is.
And then one day a guard told Wolf why Francis hadn't called or written since he got out. Wolf snapped. Went after the guard.
And escaped?
He fractured the man's skull with a thermos. Escaped from a 3rd floor window. Took the thermos.
Exactly.
No one knew Wolf. The older man who came with him was identified as a colonel.
Father, yeah.
Funeral home. Who's Wake?
The brother, younger brother.
One customer that day.
The mother.
Oh, she had a new family.
A Barney Fife type squares off with our boy, gets rattled, pulls his gun.
Ooh.
The colonel just stepped in front of 831.
He died?
Were you a good dad? Were you king?
That's so fucked up.
You're in your mother's funeral and your dad dies?
To save him.
Yeah.
I've given up trying to figure out when I'll get a call. The why, though, that I've got.
But that's a good friend to have, to be honest.
See the career he was able to have
Because of him?
I'm retiring in a few months. When she calls,
you're gonna be...
somebody needs to be
someone
there.
that I know will do the right thing.
Yeah, I think this was like a test to see if she would be up to the task, you know, like... But I'm not sure she's like him in that aspect, you know?
He's a criminal, right? Money launderers.
It's also true.
Those things, they happen anyway. It's better to happen, but for you to have something in return.
The Brit, who was she?
Oh, that's his house. So either it's her or it's him.
Hello.
Miss Medina.
Yep.
Living robotics. Write it down.
Memory phone.
What did he sound like? Didn't make small talk. What's it matter what he sounds like?
Here he is. Cool. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun with this one. Oof.
But it's a huge team that he has there.
Especially because I think they two are gonna be like face to face.
Give me the layout of the home. Points of entry, corridors, rooms, cover. Go.
Sit down. What's this all? Shut up.
What is it all about? Who the hell cares? Do what the hell the guy says. Oh God.
Like, I'm the one who's paying.
I mean, yeah, but
Now
what's the
shut
point
up
of
and
paying if you're not gonna let them do whatever you're paying for them to do? You know, like. Okay. There it is.
Oh, now he's following orders.
I'm just
Yeah,
shooting.
this is high caliber gun. Damn. Goes through
It would
walls.
make you a hell of a hole.
Now we see that guy worried. It's not never a good sign.
Oh yeah.
I got the cameras. Go join your friends.
Of course, this guy, the big boss, would stay here where it's safer. This guy's way too good. Damn. And he's also ex-military, so...
Yeah, it's very good aiming and he's calm. Yeah.
Yeah, which makes a whole difference, you know? Great move.
He always finishes
Yeah, so that he's always sure that the guy is dead.
Are they dead?
Just think, Sherlock.
Are they dead? Answer me.
Okay, on the roof. Start forming up. Let's move. That motherfucker comes in. I want to hear gunshots and I want to hear target eliminated.
You're gonna hear that, not from your team, but that's what you're gonna hear.
Got hit.
Okay, but there are still a few guys there. And see how serious he gets. Oh, this is divine. Oh.
Ow.
The thing is so used. That was a close one.
Yeah.
That one is giving him a bit of a fight though.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Yeah. But the guy is very tough. Come on. Is that a... I'm not gonna hurt him too?
He has the vest. So the explosion just goes inside the other guy.
The guy is so worried. He's so worried.
Yeah, this is not
It's
the
hilarious.
usual guys I go against.
I mean, it's very easy to kill like older woman, you know.
What is this?
Is he sorry, but we never saw anything else from the brother. How the hell does the guy know the same thing? It's not like a normal and common song, I would say.
Stand down!
Fuck off. I don't believe. How that? No.
I think you said before, like, oh, it would be fun if if it was his
That's
his
not
bro.
kind of fun and stuff. Like, holy damn, it is.
Both of them were like, huh, I was not expecting this.
Oh god. But what the hell happened for them not to get along together?
We don't know. In the meantime,
We didn't saw anything else. We saw him with the father.
Hello, Braxton.
I was not really expecting for him to be his brother, though.
Looking for you for 10 years and you're gonna
I
come
was
with me
looking
like
for
we
you
just
for
saw
10
each other
years.
yesterday. That's what you're gonna do?
I need to finish. You should go.
Okay.
That's not how it works.
Why would you and Pop go to that funeral? She left us. You not remember that?
Oh, maybe he blames him for losing his father.
I think a bit, yeah. This guy's not getting anything.
Understandably.
Sorry, Braxton. Sorry. Sorry doesn't cut it, you weird fuck!
And we know they have the same type of practice. And they're both very good, I would say. And he's allowing him to
Yeah.
live.
Are you gonna fight?
He ain't gonna kill him, we know that.
And I think he himself feels guilty for the dad dying.
Yes,
So
of course.
I'm sorry, Braxton.
I'm your brother. I've always had your back.
Hmm.
You don't call him, you call me. Did you even wonder where I was?
I knew where you were. I just wanted you to be safe. Some of my clients are...
well, have you seen his line of work?
Whatever you're gonna do, bro, that ain't gonna work out.
not happy.
Living Robotics' public offering would have been worth billions. Money to be used for neuroprosthetics, nanotechnology. Men, women, children, I give them hope. Make them whole. Do you even know what that's like?
Yes, I do.
Sorry if you hadn't time to finish your full speech, but
The brother just like speechless. It's like, you know, that was my client though, right?
I missed you. Missed you too, Braxton.
You saw a little smile.
Maybe I could see you in a week.
Name a place, I'd be there.
You should say like, I like Dana, like don't kill her.
oh, I think he's done with this job.
Yeah.
The employer is dead, so
How will I find you?
I'll find you.
You won't. I'll find you.
AKA, I'm better than you are.
Let me introduce you to the person leading the investigation, Agent Medina.
you have the hot potato.
But I think he felt a bit sad, you know, because
I don't know.
He's
not sure if what she's gonna say. So
As much as
Yeah.
I'd like to take credit for this, I can't.
Yeah, we're waiting, darling.
Because this was a team effort comprised of...
He's proud. He's so proud.
Our child is missing. He's not there. He's lost.
no, that's the same place where he went as a kid.
1 in 68 children in this country are diagnosed with a form
1 in
of autism.
68.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
What if we've been using the wrong tests to quantify intelligence in children with autism?
Oh, this is where he donates money, I think, right?
Yes, I'm quite sure.
Oh, that's the girl that was with him, but way older, right?
Yeah.
Can he visit with you for a while, Justine? Okay, good. Come
Come on, folks, I'll give you the nickel tour.
Oh, you can really understand her.
Yeah,
That's
it's
nice.
very used.
Justine's one of our few full-time residents. She stopped talking 30 years ago. Communicates with a digital translator now. We're fortunate to have very generous
Private donations.
Justine, my daughter.
She's your daughter?
The reason I started the Institute.
Of course.
Justine's computer, it's a BX32. Water-cooled, 12-core.
Why, is that a good computer? Good?
Top.
Doc, she could backdoor the Pentagon with that rig.
Hello, Dreamboat. Shall we chat?
Oh, so cute.
That's her way to communicate.
Oh.
But I know you will.
And of course she's gone.
I'm not trying to follow you to the
It
end.
would be cool if it was him.
Hi. Sign here, please.
I would be scared of...
Anyone.
Yeah. Oh, he sent something for her. The Pollock. The Pollock? Oh.
No.
Disappointing.
The
That's
dogs
so
playing
cool.
cards.
Yeah.
But love costs more than our bread.
I said it was a Pollock.
Okay, yeah. Actually.
And I'm trying to leave something behind.
But I would like them to be together, you know, like...
Who knows what the future holds?
Is there an accountant too?
Not yet, I don't think so.
Oh, but the master is gone. I was just trying to leave something behind.
It's nice for him to have like his safe place is something that he can take whenever he wants.
With him, yeah, that's so cool.
So I have to say that it's funny because even though you were kind of joking, you did say like, oh, it would be funny if that guy was his brother, but I realized you were just...
I was just, yeah, sometimes I do sound very smart, but it's just... I'm just throwing, and it's normal because I throw so much, something will stick to the wall. So
and at the same time, it's you like, oh, in terms of a story, this would be interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But you said the same with her. You did say at one point like, oh, it would be funny if it was the girl we saw in the beginning with him. I don't think you even remember saying that, but you did say that. Yeah. I was like, oh, she's guessing everything. But then again, I know it's like, it would be fun. This would be fun.
Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes it's not, and people say that, oh, that's because you already saw the movies or anything. That's not it. Just, of course, in this case, there was actually one scene that I had seen and I told you guys. The thing when they were cleaning. And I find it like very interesting.
And
because
he was like,
then
I haven't finished.
Yeah, I saw in the comments which movie it was and people said it was so cool. And if I like something, you guys know that I prefer to go absolutely blind because I like to be surprised, you know, like I like to watch something for the very first time because I think that's so cool, basically. And I think that all of us would like to do that for certain movies. There are certain things that I would love to watch for the first time once again. So
I would love to forget some stuff to rewatch something. Yeah, I would love to have that.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So yeah, basically sometimes I just feel like we've seen so many things and I kind of rationalize a lot some things. So it makes sense in a sense of the history flow for things to happen in a certain way, which is not necessarily always the case.
The thing is, for example, sometimes surprises are good and sometimes even something a bit more... because some things are not exactly a surprise. It's not as if like, oh, what a twist, what a surprise. It's the childhood friend or anything. Sometimes it's just, I would say like, oh, it's in its place. It's nice.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Not like, whoa, but oh.
So, I can infer that you kind of like the movie?
I really enjoyed the movie. I think it was so interesting in so many levels. First, I really enjoy the fact that they are touching a very sensitive subject, in my opinion. The fact of like people with Asperger or autism and all of that. That is something that we normally don't see in movies. So I really enjoy that part. I also like the fact that it's very methodic. It's very like weird, socially weird, which is again my kind of people. I'm socially weird as well, but not on that level, of course. Separate things, but it's very cool for them to touch in that kind of stuff. and the guy not only has brains, but he has like a nice body. I mean, is very fit, you know, very athletic aspect, and of course is super badass with a gun and with fightings and everything, which is something you would never associate to someone that has autism or any kind of mental issue, let's say.
Or an accountant, yeah.
Or an accountant, for that matter, yes, of course.
Yeah, I particularly like like you say, he's a very methodic person. Again, we understand why watching the movie, but I do like how aesthetically that presents itself with the fight scenes.
Yes.
So I think that's in terms of action scenes, I think it brings a little something to the choreography, let's say.
Yeah, because normally everything is so messy, and when it's with him, it's really the opposite. It's like watching like a ballet, you know, like everything is in its place, everything is very methodic, very precise, and that's very cool. And the guy is always calm.
He takes hits, he gets shot, so it's not invincible, obviously, but...
And I also do like that they put that as well.
But he handles it very well.
Yes, he does, yeah, for sure.
In terms of how the movie is constructed, I do find it interesting. For example, the movie has action, but it's not full of action, but I think it makes it count when it does use action, you know?
Not much, but enough and good action scenes.
Mostly that, and brutal.
Brutal, yeah. Which is good.
And a lot of headshots, yeah. But again, with him, it makes sense.
Yes, exactly.
But what I kind of enjoyed is that it seems, at least in my opinion, like the movie's kind of built a bit like an origin story for like a superhero. Even though there's no superpowers in the movie, but it's kind of built in a way, like, because he's almost like a vigilante kind of character, which is above all the others.
Yeah.
So I do think it's like, okay, it's a superhero kind of story without superpowers.
Yeah, I get it. First, I think the thing of the superhero makes sense, and yeah, I totally agree with you, because it may not seem like we appreciate and we enjoy superhero movies, but because we don't do them neither on the channel or on our Patreon, but that's because we've seen most of them.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why we don't do it. So if you have suggestions of movies like that, leave below, because
some of them we haven't watched, but yeah, it's because most of them
I would say like a huge percentage we've seen. So yeah, I really like that, and I really like that you mentioned that, because I agree. And here you kind of have a lot of that aspect. First, the fact that he does what he does, but he also, like, everything that's bad for society, he tries to cut it out by giving like intel and so.
Yeah, he has like a double
like a double agent,
life,
yeah. And also the fact that the guy donates most of his income and everything to good causes. So it reminds me a bit the idea of Robin Hood.
There's a bit of that.
Way.
Yeah.
I've never seen, but I know what the story is about. So yeah.
But then it's like you say, it works for the bad guys, but for a good cause, because eventually he does give information and the money goes to a good cause. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I think it's a win-win situation, to be honest, in every aspect. So
like you said, that work would have been done
anyway. Yeah,
anyways.
If it was not him, it would be another guy. So I just find it very ironic that the job that he accepts, like, oh, let's go legit this time.
Yeah.
It's the one that gives him the most headache and the most trouble. I mean, so the end of the story is that you're always better working for bad guys. I mean, if you have bad guys as your allies, you're clear to go.
And at least you know what you're getting yourself into.
Exactly. I mean, yeah.
Like, this job was supposed to be the one that's clean. It's all good.
Yeah.
And I do agree with you in one thing. I would kind of find it interesting to be a sequel.
Yeah.
Because again, like I said, this seems like an origin story, like the beginning of something that they could continue. They've set up all the characters. Now could be like another shot, right?
I would really like that, because I really had so much fun with the movie, and I think it's always better when we want a bit more. And we have that here, so...
Yeah, true. We did leave the movie wanting to be like... Well, if there's a continuation, I'm up for it.
Yeah, I'm up for it, yeah. clearly. So, just like a disclaimer, I said in the beginning and during the reaction, I think, that I'm not a fan of Ben Affleck's, but here I really enjoyed. I think he had a great job. However, in my perspective, it's like, well, I associate his personality a bit to the posture and everything from Christian Wolf. So I would say, oh, it's not like that hard because like he's almost playing himself. And Chris, the accountant, it's not, in one way, it's not a character that needs a lot, but at the same time, it's a character that needs a lot. So I'm a bit split between these two. But either way, I really think he did a good job. I really enjoyed the character. I saw Christian Wolf, not Ben Affleck, sort of speaking. And I'm pleased with his job here. So whether it is like very complicated or not, I congratulate him. Like if he cared, but still.
I agree. I'm not picky. If I like, I like. I don't need to think too much of it. It's like, I'm not going to complain. If I like it, I like it.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice. So now, two things that I would really like to touch on a very subtle note. The first one is that it is really complicated for parents to deal with this kind of children. They are not wrong or right or anything, but it just requires not only a lot of time and effort, but especially a lot of patience and good willing to get the kids to a good position, let's say. So I'm not sure if I would ever be capable of dealing with that, but reality is I don't think neither of us are until we are through any situation like that. And every case is different. So I think it's very needed for these kind of situations to be more common, not as people with that, of course, but in a way that it gets to more people, more movies are made with this, or more research, and just for us as a community to try to deal with that better, because as a whole, not as parents or family, but as a whole, as community, we are not very used to deal with this kind of people. And most times we do, generally speaking, of course, we do deal with it in one way that is just look the other way around. It's like, and I don't think that's the best thing. So I really enjoy the fact that they touch that in the movie, and I would like to see more things with this. There is a show that I really enjoy, which is The Good Doctor, which is also with someone with a mental issue. However, it's funny that they always put on movies, always. But people that are extremely smart with this kind of issues.
Oh yes, they always put the ones with the like the savant characteristics, of course.
Which is the minority.
Yeah.
I would say. So, I would like to see something in this field to be better for me to understand how to deal with all of this, all of this subject in a movie or show. So if you guys know anything,
so maybe a portrayal of a more common type of autism, right?
Like the day-to-day or
exactly. I wouldn't tell you that much again, because like you say, in movies you have a way more representation of the genius.
Yeah,
genius
exactly.
one. Yeah, true.
And that's not. I wouldn't say it's not hard to deal. I'm not saying that, but it's not as hard to deal because it seems to be very fit among society. Well enough, let's say. But I do believe that the major people that have this kind of conditions, they are not like that. They are put aside, either we like it or not. I think that's the reality.
Yeah, and I think it would depend a lot on what you said. It's a success or lack of it to parenting and the parents. So I think it does have a great impact.
Exactly. So
on them.
Yeah, all of this to say that if you guys know a movie or so that touches this kind of stuff, just leave below. It doesn't like necessarily for us to record or anything, but I would really enjoy to know a bit more of how to deal with that kind of situations. As a human being, I think we should be more aware of what to do or sometimes how to react which is something that I personally don't know, so that's always something nice. And the second part, I honestly forgot. So.
Really?
Yeah. That being said, Daniel from the future will ignore this, and I think it's time for us to say goodbye.
Yeah, I'll edit this out, definitely.
So that's it, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed as much as we did this movie, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
That's it, guys. Bye.